Hi, I'm Tim Bartz, Internet Sales Manager here at McArthur Ford in Salina, Kansas. Your source for Ford news, update, and information, including your Mustang information, because we are talking about the 2026 Ford Mustang in this video. The order banks are open up right now. You can place an order for a Mustang with your local dealer. In fact, they've already scheduled some 2026 Mustangs for production dates for the last half of September, which is pretty cool. So you can place those orders right now. And this video, we're going to talk about the Ecoboost Premium trim, everything that's standard and optional within that trim level. And as we go through this, so people that are wanting to place an order know a little bit about what's standard and everything, since Ford's build and price is not available yet. So hopefully this does help you out. Make sure you're subscribed with the bell notification turned on so you don't miss any of our other videos. And if you are going to order a Mustang, you want to stay updated on scheduling and how that gets scheduling and how that all works. We do a video every Tuesday night about 6:30 p.m. here on this YouTube channel. So you might want to be subscribed for that as well and check out that, as well as we take questions live. Q&A live on Tuesday nights as well on our live stream. So check those out as well. So a couple different things that we do there. So we're going to dive in. We're going to use the timestamps, move around so you can get different parts. We're going to talk about the mechanical, safety, exterior, interior features, colors, as well as the different packages and optional equipment. So feel free to use the timestamps to move around in the video. And I do at the end as well, we're going to talk about a way that you can build and price out and price your vehicle on a 26 right off of our website. So you can do that. Timestamp's going to be down there, as well as if you want to order from us, we're doing invoice pricing on that. And we'll have more about our YouTube special, as well as another way you can get it below invoice from us as well. So we'll talk more about that and at that timestamp clear at the end of the video. So let's jump in here and talk about this. Now, Ford does not have the build and price up yet, but we are going to use their website, and I'll show you why here in a second. But if you go in here, we're on the Mustang page here. You can get there by going to vehicles and then go over to the Mustang, and that's how you get to this page here. And in here, you'll see 25 model year where I can build and price that. But if we click on the 26 model year, it really doesn't. It just gives us a quote. So there's no build and price yet, but it gives you some of the different key things that are new for this year, including the starting price, as you can see there, for the Ecoboost trim level. But we're going to be on Ecoboost Premium in this, and some other different things like new interior colors, showing that for you, which we'll get into in a little bit. So you'll have that there too. But we're going to go ahead and go over to 25 model year to kind of give you guys the highlights of what's going on here, because a lot of things did not change much from 25 to 26, and we can highlight that when we go through this. Now, first, we're going to build this out. So last year, the Ecoboost Premium started at $37,545, and for this year, it starts at $36,345. So it's actually cheaper this year than last year, believe it or not. And the convertible started at $41,845 this year. So it is cheaper. So the Ecoboost Premium is cheaper. The Ecoboost Fastback was just a little bit more expensive, but is lower for this year on the premium trim level. So that's nice. There's probably some reasons for that, because there are some things that are no longer standard equipment on the premium that they were last year, which is probably where you're seeing that difference in price. Now we're going to talk about the powertrain features first here on this, and for that we do have of course, this is the Ecoboost Premium. So as you'd expect, the 2.3 liter Ecoboost engine with the auto start stop technology. Going to stoplight, stop sign, it's going to shut the vehicle off. Let go of the brake, it's going to turn it back on. And we do have, it comes paired with a 10-speed automatic transmission. No manual transmission here on the Ecoboost trim anymore. And it's going to come with selectable drive modes. It doesn't tell us what those are in the order guide here, but I believe that's like a normal eco, usually comes with a sport mode, sometimes a slippery mode as well. So that's going to change the throttle response of the vehicle, how it accelerates, and different things like that. Using those different drive modes. Ford has really engineered that well, and a lot of manufacturers don't even have drive modes, and it's great. It's impactful. I've had some people with some off-brand vehicles, and those drive modes are a great way to be able to just be able to shift that and put it in those drive modes. This does have the 3.15 limited slip rear axle, as you're seeing here. Also, electric parking brake, and we also, for track use only, have electric line lock as well. And then we do have fixed top mounts for the front struts, and we do have independent rear suspension. And we also do have electric power assist steering. That's an EPAS with a selectable effort. So you can select the different effort of your steering as well, even on this Ecoboost trim level. And it also does give you the track apps as well. So now let's talk about some safety features. And I really don't have any clips of that, and it really doesn't show it in there. First of all, these are all the same as they were for the Ecoboost trim. So if you did watch that video, this is where you could click that next timestamp for the exterior features if you'd like. So for those that are only watching this one, let's get into this. The airbags, driver knee airbag, that's going to pull an airbag down from that steering column. We also have a one from the glove box for the passenger as well. That's going to protect the knee as well. We do have the driver and front passenger, a dual stage front airbag that deploys for that, depending on how close you are to the front of the vehicle. And we do have a driver and passenger side impact airbag. The fastback is going to be front and second row, whereas the convertible is going to be first row only. And then we do also have the passenger, driver and passenger head side airbag for the convertibles only, and then the safety canopy airbag for your convertible, for your fastbacks, I should say. That'll help protect the first and second row. We do also have advanced track with roll stability or electronic stability control that helps you keep you on your intended path if you're going too fast or maybe it's slick. It'll help with that, putting in brakes where it needs to help keep you going where you want to. The pre-collision assist with automatic emergency braking uses that pedestrian detection, forward collision warning, and dynamic brake supports together. So what it's going to do is if you're going along and you would hit the car in front of you, it's going to alert you and let you know with that front collision warning that you need to stop the vehicle. Lights up that dash, series of tones, preloads those brakes using that dynamic brake support. And then if you're going slow enough in parking lots and such and not paying attention, it'll also detect any pedestrians as well. So, which is a nice feature to have. Post-collision braking as well. That'll help brake the vehicle after you've had that accident. SOS post-crash alert systems as well. It's going to honk the horns and flashes the lights after that accident. It does have the lane keeping system with lane keeping assist, alert, and driver alert. That driver alert is going to alert you if you're taking your hands off the steering wheel too often. When it's activated, the lane keeping alert and assist system, the alert system will allow you to leave your lane, but it vibrates the steering wheel and let you know you left your lane. The assist system is going to do is it'll help try to keep you in your lane. And then we also do get road departure warning. So if you're getting too close to that edge of that road, it's going to alert you of that too. So, all right, now let's get into the exterior features here for us. Get in the right image here, and let's last vehicle on the Ecoboost, we used the Grabber blue. So let's use race red this time for this one here for the premium. I like to use different colors for each of the videos for you. So for the grille, actually we need to make this bigger. So for the grille up here on the front, it is going to be similar like it was before on the Ecoboost, that black molded in color front grille. You'll have that pony emblem here on the front. We do have auto headlights. They'll come on automatic when it gets dark, shut off when it gets light when it's in the auto setting, which it does when you first turn the vehicle on, automatically defaults over to that. We have LED projector headlights with the black bezels. So last year you had to go to the black appearance package to get that. Now for this year, that's standard equipment. We have also LED signature lighting. It's these 3 lights above. And then we also have configurable daytime running lights, just like it says. You configure those to be on during the daytime. Auto high beams as well. That means if it's dark enough outside, you activate this, it'll turn the high beams on. So when it approaches you, it'll turn them off automatically. That is also something you can activate and deactivate there. Unique front fascia looks similar to what it does on the Ecoboost trim as well. And we also do have hood struts. So on this hood, those hood struts help keep it up. So, which is really nice. You don't have to use that support arm anymore or anything and get in your way. And we do have rain sensing wipers as well. So when you have that in that intermittent settings and you have that activated, it'll automatically turn those wipers on. Now for the wheels, we do have an 18 by 8 inch painted shadow silver cast aluminum wheel with the 235/50 ZR18 all season tires, individual tire pressure and monitoring system, vented 4-wheel disc brakes, and so for it there. Now for the mirrors, you do see here we have body colored mirror cap right there, manual folding, and you get the power glass with the mirror. They did take away the heated feature for this year on those. And then you do have the BLIS, the blind spot information system. What that's going to do is if there's someone in your blind spot, it's going to put a light in the corner of that mirror and let you know it's not safe to go in that lane at that time. Also, backing up, if you get a cross traffic alert with the braking. So what that's going to do, so if you're backing up, it's going to alert you if someone's going to cross your path behind you. If you don't pay attention to that, it will brake the vehicle too. And then we also do get rear traffic indicator too. So you're going to have your sensors back there, and it does have the exit warning too. So first introduced into the Mustang, I think it was last year. If there's a bike coming along, if you're parked on the side of the street, it's going to warn you if you're exiting the vehicle that there's someone coming or a vehicle coming, right? And that's just the safety of the bicyclist or even the other cars and yourself, right? And then we do have the approach detection with the welcome and farewell exterior lighting. So you'll have that intelligent access with the push button start. So with that key fob in your pocket, walk up, put your hands in the door handle. It's going to automatically unlock it for you. When you get out, press that little button on the top of the door handle without your fingers in the door handle itself, and it'll lock it up too. We do also get remote keyless entry system as well that goes along with that. And push button start means you don't have to get the key out to start it. There's a little button. You just press that. Again, these standard automatic, so all of them will have that too. Easy fuel capless filler door. You just give it a little push, and it'll open that up. And no cap to worry about leaving behind, getting your hands dirty, anything like that. And you can fill it up, shut that door when you're done. Now let's talk about convertibles, because we are looking at the fastback here. But for your convertibles, you will also get a center latch for your convertible top. It'll have the electromechanical drive, so that means your power roof or convertible rooftop, fully lined cloth top as well. And those convertibles will get active noise cancellation because they are a little bit louder. And then your fastbacks will get an electronic sound enhancer because they are quiet. So to make it a little bit louder, give you that Mustang feel for you. We have rear defrost, whether it be convertible or fastback. And you also get the rear parking sensors back here. And then you do get that applique, that Mustang on the back as well on that. We do have LED taillights with the sequential turn signals as well. And I almost forgot, rear view camera is going to be digital rear view camera. So you'll be able to see that real nicely. And then molded in black rear valance back here with the dual bright exhaust with the rolled tips back there too. Now, let's move to the interior here for you and show you what that looks like. And so here on the inside, you will see, we'll get in the colors in a second. This is showing you the black or black onyx interior. We do get door sill scuff plates with the logo. That's something you don't get on the Ecoboost trim level. Ambient lighting with the My Color, so you can change your colors on that. It's going to light up the footwells and such like that. Do get the premium door trim on this, so upgraded door trim for the premium trim level. Soft door rollover, so we did not get that. So especially if you like to put your arm up there on that side of that door, that'll be nice for you as well. The bright cup holder vents and instrument cluster surrounds. So you're seeing that right there. That's going to be a bright finish on those cup holders as well. That is going to be, again, another upgrade when you go to this premium trim level. Console is a full console with an armrest. We do have the seats. We do get 6-way power driver seat with power lumbar. So this is basically getting everything for that 101A equipment group. 4-way power passenger seat as well. And then we do have the Active X seats. So this is where you go from cloth to that almost leather type of material. People argue in the comments. That's fine. It's an Active X. It's a nice, easy clean, but it does feel like leather. I've had Active X. I know what they feel like, and I like it. Front bucket seats, climate controlled front seats, which means it's heated and it's ventilated or cooled. Rear seats for the fastback will be a split bench seat back there. The convertibles will just be a full bench back there. On the backrest, I should say. 4-way adjustable head restraints for the front seats, means they can go up and down, but also forward and back. And then you do get that latch system, that lower anchors and tethers for children. So if you want to secure those car seats and those back seats, you can do that using that latch system. Now for your windows, we do get power windows. It is a front one-touch up and down feature. One touch means you just you press it till you feel that click, let go, and it's going to roll it down. Come up, pull that till you feel that click, and then let go, and you don't have to sit there and wait for it. It'll do it for you automatically. Also, you get power door locks, so power windows and locks. Flat bottom steering wheel here. It is a black onyx vinyl wrapped steering wheel. It is heated as well. So again, you get this comes with your remote features here with the seats and your steering wheel, which is really nice. The auto controls on the steering wheel. You get cruise control as well. and the tilt and telescoping steering wheel. So you just pull the lever underneath and it'll go up and down, forward and back for you there. Productivity screens, what you see through the steering wheel is going to be a 12.4 inch LCD digital cluster. We do have the climate control as a dual zone climate control for you. Control that on the screen there. You have a cabin particulate air filter, 9-speaker audio sound system with an amp, AM/FM stereo, HD radio, and it gets a Sirius XM with a 360L. 3 months of service is included. You have to sign up for Sirius after that. Also gets a Sync 4 system, like you're seeing here. Now, the difference is on this for this year is we do not have the one screen, that curved screen. That is not included as standard equipment on the premium like you're seeing in this image right here. So there's a difference. There are 2 different screens for this year. We'll get into the availability. It's still available on the premium trim, but not standard equipment like it was last year. And then you get the 13.2-inch center stack screen, information on demand. That means the stuff here, which is your phone, you can swipe over and it switches with that radio, which is what's on that screen there now. Enhanced voice recognition system and 911 assist, wireless Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, digital owner's manual, the conversational voice command recognition, which means you can set it up in the settings to where you say, okay, Ford pass, it's listening. So you can make the commands without having to hit the buttons or find the button on your steering wheel. Smart charging USB ports as well. You get 2 of those, and that's going to be down in here in the media hub area. Do have for the, let's go up here. I like to use this view up here for the rear view mirror. You can't really see it in there, but it does have a flip lever for that, for the day-night mirror. That is also a change for this year, I believe, too. It is a framed rear view mirror as well. Again, a difference than what you're seeing on that image. We do have, it says in here, high-mounted mirror USB charging ports, though. So there should be some charging ports on those mirrors. And then we do have sunglass bin for your fastback versions. Of course, your convertibles will have that latch up there, so we'll not have that sunglass bin. And then we do have visors here as well that you can flip down. And then we do have some PowerPoints. We have one PowerPoint here, and I believe the other's in the console. And then we do have the glove box that is lockable, as a lockable glove box for you. And then leather wrap shifter knob right there. And then this does come with the Ford Pass app, where you can remote start the vehicle from anywhere, since these are automatic. Lock it, unlock it, schedule remote start times, locate your parked vehicle, and check the status like your tire pressure and your fuel in your vehicle as well through that, and even find recalls and all that kind of stuff through the Ford Pass app. Also gets the 4G modem. And for this year, we do get the Ford connectivity package. Includes it for 1 year. That gives you the unlimited Wi-Fi hotspot. So you don't have to go through AT&T and get that. It is done through Ford. Audio streaming as well, and you get the voice assistant as well with that system there too. So we'll talk about how you can make that longer if you'd like. If you like that system, you can renew after a year, and you can even get it longer than that as an option. We'll get into that in just a little bit, so for you there. All right. Now, the next thing we need to talk about is colors. So let me grab my color chart here for us here on this and go through the different colors for the Ecoboost Premium. I think they're similar than they were on the Ecoboost. Yeah, they're all the same colors for that. But let's first talk about let's talk about the extra colors first. You're seeing that race red. That costs you a little extra. It's $395 for that color there. We do also have grabber blue. That is also $395 for that color. So it looks really good there. Shadow black does not cost extra. That is available this year. And another one that doesn't cost extra is Oxford white. There you go. And carbonized gray. So those are all colors that do not cost extra for this year, as well as iconic silver. Iconic silver is a fourth one that does not cost extra. So those are your no-cost colors there for you. I already mentioned your red and your blue. Also, the Multi Magenta is back for this year and is $995 for that. That is a tri-coat for you there. So that's available. Vapor Blue is available for $395 as well. So that's available. And then we do have 2 new colors, and that is going to be your Orange Fury Tri-Coat. Again, 3 coats of paint. So that one's probably going to cost you $1,000 for that. And Adriatic Blue Not sure what the cost is going to be, but that will cost you extra as well. I assume at least $395, if maybe not more. And that's a throwback color for the Mustang as well. And a lot of people thought that was only available with the FX package on the GT Premium, but that is available on any trim level. So I want to point that out because a lot of people are not pointing that out. So there you go. And then let's talk about interior colors. We do have 3 interior color options here for us. And so let's get into that. And I believe most of the, well, let's talk about what colors are available with those. So let's go on in here to the interior. We do see the black onyx here. We've talked about black seats, black headliner, and door panels and everything in instrument panel. So that is an option. We do also, and that's available with all color options for the 200A as well as the 201A. And we have space gray. So that gives you the gray seat fronts and your door trim. That's going to give you that gray color. And again, available with all color options for you for both the 200 and 201A. We're going to talk about what that is. 201A is an equipment group you can get. So we'll talk about that. And then we do have this indigo red here for you. Oh, that's the wrong one. There you go. Or Ember Glow for you. Now that one there, the Ember Glow is looks like it's available in the 200A, according to this, to my order guide here. So it's available in all color options, and it doesn't say it requires you to go to that. So we're going to say no on that. Maybe that's because I picked that red. I think that's because I picked the red. So yeah, so that you can see gives you that darker orange color kind of in those seat fronts as well as the door. So that is also available, looks like, with all your all your options there for the 200A. Now that color is not available with the 201A, but when you look at this carmine red, that is going to be available with the 201A equipment group, as it says it makes you go to that. And then that will be available, but not available on the 200A. Now, that color there for the interior is not available with the Adriatic blue and not available with the grabber blue with this interior color. So that gives you that nice dark red here at the inserts as well, the door inserts as well as the seat inserts. So we're going to go back to the black and go through that. So there you go. That's the different options there. Now, speaking of that, since we just talked about this, let's talk about the different equipment groups. So first of all, I'm going to scroll up to the packages, and everything we talked about so far is that 200A, and we went ahead and selected that color of interior, which made us select the 201A equipment group. It's $3,000. And with that, you can see here's what you're going to be getting with that. We're going to have to show more here for you. So first off on this, that is going to get you we're going to go through my notes here and then make sure we got everything here, because it might be a little different for this year, because one thing that I noticed right now is it's not showing, and that is the aluminum foot pedals. Now, it looked like that was standard equipment, because I did see that in the image earlier on the 200A, but that is included in the 201A. So it does require you to go to that high package to get that. Also, the Ford Copilot 360 Assist Plus package. So it does kind of mention that right there. It doesn't tell you what all is included. That's going to give you adaptive cruise control with stop and go, lane centering assist, the intelligent speed assist, and predictive speed assist. So what that's going to do on this system here is it's going to give you that adaptive cruise. So what it'll basically do is adapt your cruise control to slow you down to the vehicle in front of you, so you don't have to hit your brake. When you pass it to resume, it'll speed you back up, and even bring it to complete stop if you're in that rush hour traffic. And then when you start going again, just hit that resume button and it'll resume safely behind them. The lane centering assist will help try to keep you in the center of your lane. So we talked about lane keeping earlier, that bounce you in if you have it. This is actually going to keep you in the center of your lane when you have your cruise control activated. And the intelligent speed assist, that's basically talking about your speed signs. So you can actually set it up with a tolerance above and below the speed limit with that. And so as the speed zone sign changes, it'll slow you down to go to the speed of that, or speed you up of the speed sign based on that tolerance you selected. And then the predictive speed assist means if you're going that curve and it can't handle that current speed, it'll start slowing you down, so you don't have to engage in that. So that's how that all works right there. So and then also in here, it does mention, it says when you're connected, nav is included with the Copilot 360 Assist, because you get the nav as well with that, I guess. It doesn't mention nav anywhere else in there, so it's kind of crazy. So you'll have that. Also with this one is where you're getting that premium premier trim with a color accent group. So that gives you that gives you that upgraded. It gives you the accent stitching on the center console lid and the shifter boot. Gives you the color accented leather trimmed seats, the black, gray, or red, and then gives you the leather wrapped steering wheel instead of vinyl. Right, 5-piece with a chrome bezel on there. The instrument panel with the accent stitching on it as well, and then the unique color accented door trim. So that is real nice how that all works. But no longer gets the seat belts. We're going to talk about that as an option because there's more options this year, but it does not get the seat belts with the color accent on it for this year. Now here with this trim level, this is where you get that curved screen we talked about. So it's called the magnesium framed panoramic curved display. That's how you would get that, is with this. And it also is a standalone option on the 200A. So if you really like it, you can get on the 200A, which we didn't see actual standard equipment last year, but there you go. Also, you're getting driver memory for 3 settings for your mirrors. Also gets you the heated mirrors as well when you go to this, and you get the pony puddle lamps and the integrated turn signals. So we did see last year that some of that was standard equipment, like the heated mirrors was standard equipment last year on this trim level, but not for this year. It requires you to go to this 201A equipment group. And then also for your convertible, you get the perimeter alarm as well for that. Again, does say in here, not available with the Fastback 200A. And it does say available with the convertible on the 200A, and is included in this equipment group on the 201A with the fastback and convertible. So there you go. So that's how you would get that. So 200A can get it on the convertible, but not the fastback. And then with the high equipment group, you get it on the convertible and fastback. So with that system there too. So all right. All right, that covers everything as part of that equipment group. So you can see here, universal garage door opener is not included this year. So that is it's been removed from all of them. And the illuminated door sill plates are not included this year. You can see why the price has gone down on that. And that security package, it's also including that there too. But that is optional equipment for this year as well. So it's not included in that. So that price might actually be cheaper for this year because of all those changes. Let me look and see if I can figure that out quickly. If not, we'll move on. The Ecoboost 201A, it is the same price for this year, just $3,000. So there you go. So there you go. There's your price increase. Anyways, all right, moving on. And let's get into some other packages. Again, security package, no longer it's called a security package. Now it is called the anti-theft package. And that package there is going to be optional equipment for you. It is not available with the Fastback 200A, available on the convertible 200A, and available with the Fastback and convertible 201A. So you can get it that way. And that's going to give you the anti-theft system. That includes the intrusion and inclination sensors. So if somebody's trying to break the glass and get in, as well as the, if they try to raise your vehicle up. The locking center console, so that locks that center console. And then we have the wheel locking kit as well that helps you. It'll give you one of those locking bolts for each of the lug nuts, or one for each wheel right there. All right, something else that's new for this year I want to talk about before we get into some of these other appearance packages, and that is the Ford connectivity package. We mentioned it earlier. It gives you that unlimited Wi-Fi hotspot, connected nav on when you go up from this, you get the connected nav and the video streaming and the voice assistant. Then you're going to get that for 7 years. So you can get a one-time purchase. I believe it's $700 for that. And that's going to allow you to get that. It might be $500. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not sure. Anyway, so there you go. It is $495 for that. Not a bad deal. So there you go. That is available, and that is new for this year because Ford Connectivity Package is new in general for this year. All right, now let's talk about some different appearance packages. One of the things to note is there is not a wheel and stripe package for this year. But let's talk about these 2 appearance packages that was available in the Ecoboost trim as well. That's also available in the Ecoboost Premium. Another package that's available is available last year, and that's the Mustang Nite Pony package. It is $1,760. So this takes over what's called a black appearance package 2 years ago. Nite Pony package gets you the 19 by 8.5 inch ebony black painted aluminum wheel with the 255 40 R19W rated tire. Also gives you the front and rear pony badges. Also gives you the black mirror caps, the black painted roof as well, and then does give you the wedge deck lid spoiler that's painted black for your fastbacks only. So in here actually mentions it from last year that it was on all of them, but it's for your fastback only for that. And it does say in here includes the painted black roof, except when you order it with the shadow black paint, of course, and then also or the convertible, right? Wouldn't have the black roof. Also not available with the package we're going to talk about in a little bit, and that is the bronze appearance package. Or any of the optional wheels because it gets its own wheel. Also not available with over-the-top opacity fade accent stripe. So anyway, so there you go. That's all. That's what's included there. So I don't know if that's all the same as this year. Last year they included the black bezels, but now that's standard equipment. So you wouldn't have that. So a little bit differences from last year. Last year there was a blade deck lid spoiler. This year it's a wedge deck lid spoiler. So they did make some changes there. As you notice, we didn't mention spoiler as standard equipment because this year you don't get a spoiler as standard equipment. So that's another change that they made for this year. Now, I did mention that bronze appearance package just a second ago. Yes, it used to be you had to go to like GT Premium or maybe even Ecoboost Premium to get that. Now that's available across the board. So that bronze appearance package is going to get you that 19 by 8.5 inch Sinister bronze painted aluminum wheel with the 255 40 R19W rated tire. Also gets the bronze front and rear pony badges and get you the spoiler delete, it says in here. So there you go, which is funny because you don't get spoilers. So anyway, they must carry that over. Also does say not available with the Nite Pony package or any of the optional wheels. So that is a change for this year as well. And then again, like I mentioned, there is not a wheel and stripe package for this year. So there you go. So there's the different packages available. Let's get into some different optional wheels and some other things here. All right, now let's talk about a package that last year I believe was available, and that is actually it probably was. Let's go back up to this and select the 200A so we can show that off. So the Ford Copilot 360 Assist Plus package is $12.95. That is available on the 200A again this year, and that gives you that we talked about earlier as part of the 201A. That gives you that adaptive cruise control. That gives you the intelligent speed assist, predictive speed assist. It also gives you the all the stuff's already going to be included like it was earlier, and does give you the connected navigation as well, and then also does give you the lane keeping system or the lane centering system as well, because this comes with automatic, so it'll get that. So manuals will not get the lane centering, automatics will. So you're going to be looking down here where it mentions that. So you're going to get all that, including a lane centering assist as well for you there too. So navigation and all that stuff that's already included. Some of those are already included, the standard equipment lane keeping system, the pre-collision is already a standard equipment. So, but they just throw it in there as well to show you that. So there you go. That's different packages. Again, that's a standard equipment on the 201A included, but optional on the 200A if you'd like that. So there you go. Now, let's talk about some standalone options now, and we'll as we go through this, and they're going to be listed down here. We're going to start with factory options first, and let's talk about some different wheel options because there's only a couple wheel options available on this because some of these are included in the different appearance packages. And don't forget, if you have a Nite Pony package or that bronze appearance package, those are your wheels, so you're going to get those automatically. So now let's see if I can select the right wheels to go through these for you, because there's a couple different ones available. And this first one is a 20-inch by 9-inch premium painted aluminum wheel. So you're seeing it right there. It's shown as being $14.50. Is available on both the 200A or the 201A equipment group, and also does include a 265 35R20. A W-rated all-season tire, not available with the Nite Pony package and bronze appearance package, as I mentioned. And then there's also this one here, which is available on the Ecoboost trim, and that's a 19 by 8.5 inch Premier polished aluminum wheel. That includes a 255 40R19W rated tire, not available again with the Nite Pony package or the bronze appearance package. Something else that's in here is the mini spare wheel and tire, $665 for that, and that is available as optional equipment on both the 200 and 201A. Not available tire inflator and sealant kit, which I forgot to mention is standard equipment. Forgot to mention that, but this would replace that if you get that option. So there you go. There's that. So there's covering all the wheel options there. Now, something I want to cover that's not in here that is available for this year, and that is that magnesium framed panoramic curved display. Again, that was standard equipment last year. This year, it's optional equipment on the 200A and included in the 201A. So that will not show on this, of course, because it was standard equipment last year. So if you want that curved display, and you'd see that in here. That's this curved display where these pretty much blend together. That is going to be optional equipment. So you want to make sure you add that option for you. You're probably wondering how much is that option. Let's see if we can get you the price on that, because most all these are going to be the same as last year, except for this is actually new. It is $1,000 if you want that display. So just so you're aware of that right there. So, all right, now let's talk about seatbelts for a second. So this is actually going to be new for this year. Ford has given us some seatbelt colors. So let's go back to this. Might take me a few clicks to get there. Okay, let's go back to this and talk about the 26. And here are some seatbelt options for you, which is really cool. So we have 4 seatbelt color options available this year. As you can see them right there, we do have a red seatbelt. That's the one on the right. Then we have a black with the red stripe, which is the one clear on the left. That's available. And all these are available in the 200 and 201A equipment group. We also have prime blue, which is the third one there. From the left, right there. That is available. It does say available with the black onyx and space gray interiors only. So that would not be available on those amber glow or the carmine red. And then also you do have the international orange, also only available with the black onyx or space gray, also available with the amber glow on the 200A. So again, there you go. Those are their options there. So that's pretty cool having some colored seatbelt as options. And so that's why that's not included in your premium trim level anymore for this year. So, all right, now let's go back and go back over to the 25. Let's go back to the order guide, or build and price, I should say, and go back into this. If I can get there. All right, now we're going to go back down to the optional equipment. There we go. And continuing along, we do have the active valve performance exhaust, 1225 for that. That will include quad chrome tip taillights and available on the 200 or 201A equipment group if you want that. We also have a wedge deck lid spoiler for the fastback only. Now that is included in the black appearance or the Nite Pony package, but is available as an optional equipment on the 200 or 201A equipment group as well. So if you want that wedge deck lid spoiler, again, not available last year, that's available for this year. And then the spoiler delete. Now that's already coming with spoiler delete is standard equipment now for this year. Last year, spoiler delete was something you added. But as you notice, I didn't mention a spoiler on standard equipment because they don't come with spoilers this year. But the Nite Pony package automatically comes with that wedge deck lid spoiler. Well, pick option 13A if you want the Nite Pony package but don't want the spoiler. That's a way you get that taken off for that package. All right, now let's talk about some floor mats. Now, as I mentioned, I did not mention on the standard equipment, you do not get floor mats this year, and not standard equipment on the Mustang. They took that away. But you can get some premium floor liners, front and rear, with carpet mats. So that's your all-weather liners. You can get that on the 200 or 201A equipment group. You can also get premium floor liners, front and rear, without the carpeted mats on the 200A. So if you'd like that as well. And then we do have, if you don't want the floor liners, you just want carpeted mats, you can get front row carpeted black mats available on 200 and 201A equipment group. Or if you want it, you can get the black Pony logo on them as well if you want to go with that option instead both available on the 200 and 201A equipment group. So there's some different things there for you. So now let's go in and talk about some other fun things that you might think about putting on your Mustang. And so for that, we're going to need to go up here to the stripes. Let's talk about stripes for a second. And they're up here with the paint. So we do have the over-the-top racing stripe that is available, option 47B. It's available on both the 200 and 201A equipment group. And this is not available in the convertible, of course. And the over-the-top opacity fade accent is not available with the Mustang Nite Pony package. So keep that in mind. But you do have 3 options here for you. And I'm going to actually pull this out and kind of talk about that. There you go. All right, I wanted to make sure I got notes on that. Seat belts, right? So here is your stripe offerings for this, for the EcoBoost in Premium. So there is the gloss gray, semi-gloss, like you're seeing there, black racing stripe. That is available with all color options. So that's an option to go with no matter what. Now we do have this in here, which is that matte black with the red accent. That is available in all colors with the exception of your reds. So not available with race red or the multi magenta. So keep that in mind too. And then we do have the opacity fade, which is not available in shadow black, but available in all your other color options. So keep that in mind right there. But again, that one is not available with your Nite Pony package. So there you go. Those are your options there. And again, it's also not available with the matte film finish, which is right down here. That's $5,500 for this. And this is going to give you a matte film over it. So it's kind of a protectant that goes over it, but also gives you that matte look to any color option. So that there is available, not available with any of your over-the-top stripes, but is available on both 200 or 201A equipment group. If you want to give your really cool effect to your Mustang, you can do that as well right there. So, all right. So that's moving on, kind of going through all the different options there. And so there you go. Also, last freestanding option I want to talk about, and that is your engine block heater. So engine block heater allows you to kind of keep your vehicle warmed up. Plug into like your garage or something. It's $200 for this option. It allows you to be able to remote start it easily. In the wintertime, available on the 200 or 201A equipment group. Now, the rest of the options I want to talk about are dealer installed options, which means that they will be shipped to the dealer, and the dealership would either install them on your vehicle or put them in your vehicle. Now, with this in here, most of them are interior options for you, but let's go through these. The cargo area protector, that's no image here, but it's $180. That's pretty much going to go in and protect your trunk. Right. So if you want that, you can do that. $180 for that, available on both 200 or 201A. In fact, all these dealer installed options I'm going to talk about are available on both, in case I forget to mention that. Also, we do have the cargo net kit. And again, no picture on this. That should go in the back, allow you to put things in there so they won't roll around and keep hitting the back of your seat and in the back of the deck lid. So you'll have that as well available for you. And we do have the cargo organizer, a large and a standard size, not compatible with each other, but you can get these through Ford Performance, and that's how I would get these if I were you. So as you can see, they kind of organize your trunk. So you put things in there so that way that milk and the water bottles don't go flying around back there when you want to take a corner kind of fast, right? And then a large one gives you even more. So also bringing the groceries home also makes it easier too using those. But again, get those through Ford Accessories. I wouldn't get them when you order your vehicle. Now, there is one that's a dealer installed option that is kind of unique, and that is this. Where's that? It's up here, right here. Nope, right here. Carpeted floor mats, left side, front, and then rear. So that is with the logo. So there you go. That's a dealer installed option. So there you go. That's an option for you. And that one is saying it's new for this year, but actually was there last year, as you can see. We do have the storage cooler bag. So it's not actually showing in here. That is not new for oh, there it is. So you have that. Doesn't show an image of that. And that's just like you can put like a 6-pack of pop or beer or whatever, put some ice in it, keeps it cool. Again, you can get those through Walmart or wherever. And you can get a Ford one through Ford Accessories. Real easy to get. Don't order it with your vehicle. First aid kit and roadside assistance kit, also two things that I think are very valuable to have in your vehicle, but I would not order it from the factory, get it through Ford Accessories. And I know Ford's like trying to push this, but get it through Ford Accessories. It'll save you some issues possibly in getting your scheduled. Again, all these are available with all of your different equipment, both equipment groups. Now let's talk about some different, is it showing them in here? You do have, nope, it is not. The full indoor vehicle cover. We have a gray option, which is not available with the bronze appearance package or the Nite pony package. We also do have a black with the white graphics that's available with the bronze appearance package if you order it. And then we have one that's black that's available with the Nite pony package if you order that. And then we also have an outdoor vehicle cover that's black, and that's an option as well. And those are all dealer installed options. And, you know, that probably wouldn't be a big deal to hold them up, but you should be able to get those through Ford Accessories as well. So there you go. And then it's not showing an option for the front license plate bracket unless you're fleet. So I think, though, if you're in a state that requires one, then it'll just come with your vehicle. So that's a way that you'll get that right there. So there you go. So there you go. That's all of it. That's all of them. So we've covered everything in this on this premium trim level. And don't forget, the order banks are open up right now. You can go and order one of those from your local dealer. If you want to order one from McArthur, we are doing invoice pricing, as I mentioned earlier, is a YouTube special. And also, if you want to finance a vehicle with us, we'll take $1,000 off of that as well for you too. So now you can, if you want, go to our website and you can build it out. Now, whether you're ordering with us or not, even if you don't want to order from us, feel free to use this as a reference. Since Ford does not have it on their website, we do have the build and price on our website. Now, it doesn't change the look of the vehicle, but allows you to be able to see what that price is going to do when you do select that Ecoboost Premium, right? And you go ahead and start building it out, and you start adding some of these options that it's asking you, do you want that 201A? See, and it's the price that we mentioned, right? And you select that, so then you can start going through. And when you add a different color option like Orange Fury, well, how much is that? It is $995, which is what I was thinking it was. So then you can see what that's going to do and how it's going to affect your price right down here, which includes the destination and delivery in there as well. So, and then once you've selected all your options, right? I want the bronze appearance package, maybe you can do that and then confirm your selections, and it's going to give you those options. Now you can print this off, take it into your local dealer. So if you're not ordering with us, go ahead and do that. If you want to order from us, go ahead and fill out this form right here, put in the comments that you want that and that YouTube special of invoice pricing, submit that to us. And then all we got to do is have one of our specialists contact you. It does not take that long to get a few other things, and we can order your vehicle pretty quick and easy that way. And then we can get you scheduled as soon as possible. So feel free to do that. Use this if you'd like to. I actually didn't see any of that. So when you go ahead and select this, the 2026 Mustang, then you'll notice it does pop up a separate tab in here. And from there, you can go ahead and price it out. Won't change the look of the vehicle, but like here, we're picking that Ecoboost Premium and selecting the build and price. And from there, you can go ahead and build it out. Now, I selected a little bit a second ago, which you weren't able to see, the Orange Fury here. So you can see how that affects it. And I went ahead and added also the bronze appearance package. You can see how that affected the price, including your destination. Just hit that confirm your selections. And if you want to order from a local dealer, just go ahead and right click, print that off, and you can take that into your local dealer. And that's all they need to order your vehicle. If you want to order from us, just fill that out. Don't forget to put that YouTube invoice pricing special right in there. Submit that to us, and we'll just contact you. Only get a few other things from you, and we can submit your order and get it scheduled as soon as possible again. So yeah, feel free to use this if you want, and that helps you out since Ford's is not up and running right now. So we're not done. We just covered the Ecoboost Premium. If you're really into the Mustang, want to see all of them, then we have the GT trim level that's coming up next. So go ahead and make sure you're subscribed with the bell notification turned on so you don't miss any of these videos. And if you are going to order a vehicle, you might check out our scheduling videos, which we do every Tuesday night at about 6:30 p.m. Central Time. And if you have any questions on scheduling, we answer a lot of those right in there as well. And we even do a live stream every Tuesday night as well at 7 p.m. Central, where we can take your questions live too. So if you have any questions on any of this stuff, we can help you out with that too. Or you can just drop down in the comments, and I'll try to respond to those as quick as possible as well. So thanks for watching this video. Hope you did enjoy it. Until the next one, stay positive, be kind to one another, be kind to yourself. We'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.